So the new trailer came out, like, 5 seconds ago, and I watched it. My heart was not prepared. I'm not gonna bother, like, with the dolls this time, because I just want to get my feelings out there and in the open. Oh my god, why? What is going on? I wish if we knew if this was more about the Registration Act, or whatever they're gonna call it, or if it's about Bucky, because that character did not appear in as much of this commercial as he did in the last one. So I'm really kind of wondering, like, I wanted to see more Bucky. I wanted to see more Bucky there. But yeah, this is concerning me so much for the characters. I am not happy. I am livid. I am. If anybody gets that reference, it was to Haley Atwell's Dub Smash War with the Agents of Shield. I am horrified. I am terrified for the characters, especially Rhodey. Oh my god, that if anything happens to Rhodey, I quit. I seriously quit. And the scary thing is, I could see them doing that. I'm very concerned. Although hopefully it'll be more like the Iron Man animated flick, Rise of Technovore. If anybody knows that one, if you don't know that one, Rhodey was severely injured in that movie, and presumed dead, but turned out to be okay. So hopefully this will be more like that. I mean, I can see them doing that because it would push Tony to such an extreme. I mean, we saw the last time what happened when somebody threatened a close friend of his, and that guy had a unibeam blasted straight through his chest. So I can see this pushing Tony to an extreme, but I don't want this to be like what happened with Frigga and Loki, that they figure the only thing that could push somebody is the death of, like, somebody they cared about, because I'm sick of characters being stuffed into the fridge. I don't want that for any characters. It's lazy writing, and I think the Rousseau brothers are better than that, judging by what happened in Winter Soldier. But it was sad watching, like, even stuff with Wanda, really made me sad, like, to see her react to stuff with Sokovia, and it makes me sad to see her react to that. It also makes me even doubler sad to see her fighting Vision, of all people, who I am, like, 99% sure she has a relationship with. If it hasn't happened yet, it will. It must happen. Interesting with Natasha, I think it looks like she's kind of regretting the side that she chose. Which makes you wonder, like, is she going to switch sides? Because I could totally see that with Natasha. Especially given her history with Steve, that she has a close friendship with. Whereas with Tony, it's much more professional. So I want to see that. I'm interested to see the stuff with Ant-Man, because we got to see a little bit more of him in action with Hawkeye, kind of with some of the stuff we saw in early fan art or sketches or things like that. It wasn't fan art, it was actual canon, legit stuff that they showed Scott on Clint's shoulder. So that's going to be interesting to see. And I'm also very interested in seeing what Black Panther has in store for us, since I'm pretty sure in the comics he was neutral in the Civil War, but in this version, it looks like he's on Tony's side. So I'm curious to see what the effects are from that, and maybe this has some stuff to do with what happened in Age of Ultron, since, their vibranium got kind of stolen, so that's a bit of an issue. Oh yeah, well, the Underoos thing, that made me laugh. It took me a while to get that. First appearance of Spider-Man, so yay. I'm interested in what's going on with the costume. I think some people have complained about it already. I don't know enough about Spider-Man to say either way, but it looked like it didn't have the webbing on his, on the red aspects of the suit, or even the blue, so I'm curious to see about that. Also very curious to see what happens with the eyes, because maybe they're using this as a way to emote, what he's thinking, or more likely it's Stark tech. I mean, let's be honest, Tony can do anything when it comes to that. My heart cannot take it. I am just, like, hugging my plushie, like, just wanting to protect him and love him, but I want to protect everyone and love them too. I mean, except for Crossbones, which we did, it looked like see a little bit more of Crossbones in this trailer. So I'm interested to see with that. It's like, I want to see them fight him, not everyone else. It's like, I can't handle this. My fragile fangirl heart cannot take this. But I'm so excited to see this at the same time in May. It's going to be royally awesome, I'm sure. Nobody had better die, except for, the villains, because they deserve it. But, yeah, I don't want any more fighting. They're just too lovable, and I love these characters to death, and I don't want them to fight. But it looks like they're gonna have to. So, that's basically it. This is just my reaction to the newest trailer. I guess this is trailer number 2, I think they said. Although, it's more like trailer number 3 at this point. But, whatever Marvel decides to call it, that's what trailer it is, so that's gonna be it. And that's gonna be it for me too. This is just my reaction to the Civil War latest trailer. Hopefully we can all survive the movie. I'm not confident about my chances. Hopefully all of them can survive this movie too. So, thanks guys, thanks for putting up with my crazy, and I'll see you next time.